Hey there! Welcome to our project presentation. We are Group 2 and for our project, we've chosen to dive into the world of Deepin Operating System. So now let's start. This project was presented to you by the members Lungay Emmanuel, Lapus Kristen, Estamica, lastly Fajardo Theodore. Now what we're going to do is to figure out how to format OS Deepin, how to install OS Deepin, and if it's compatible for dual OS, its features, its requirements, its environment, and comparison to Windows, and of course, its pros and cons. So first, what is Deepin Operating System? So Deepin Operating System is often referred to as simply as only Deepin. It is a user-friendly Linux distribution known for its elegant and intuitive design. It was developed by Deepin Technology in China, and Deepin OS offers a sleek and modern desktop environment built on top of Debian's stable branch. With its visual appealing interface, comprehensive set of pre-installed applications, and seamless integration of cloud services, Deepin OS provides users with a polished and efficient computing experience suitable for both newcomers to Linux and seasoned enthusiasts. Now let's continue in formatting and installing Deepin operating system. So here is the step-by-step procedure. You can pause it if you like, if you want to check, but I will also going to show it out to you. First, you'll need to download the Deepin OS ISO file from the official website. Once you have the ISO file, you'll also need to download Rufus, which is a free and open source tool for creating bootable USB drives. Next, insert your USB flash drive into your computer's USB port. Make sure to back up any important data on the USB drive, as the formatting process will erase all existing data. Now let's open Rufus. You may need to run it as an administrator depending on your system settings. In Rufus, you'll see several options. First, ensure that your USB drive is selected under the device drop-down menu. Rufus should automatically detect it. Next, click on the Select button to choose the Deepin OS ISO file that you downloaded earlier. Once you've selected the Deepin OS ISO file, leave the partition scheme as MBR for BIOS-based systems. If you're using UEFI-based system, you may need to select GPT. Ensure that the file system is set to NTFS for compatibility with BIOS systems. Now you're ready to start the formatting process. Click on the Start button in Rufus. You may see a warning message indicating that all data on the USB drive will be destroyed. Click OK to proceed. Rufus will now begin formatting the USB drive and creating bootable Deepin OS installation media. This process may take some time depending on the speed of your USB drive and computer. Once Rufus has finished creating the bootable USB drive, you'll see a ready status indicator. You can now close Rufus, safely eject the USB drive from your computer. And now you've successfully formatted Deepin operating system using BIOS and Rufus. You can now use this bootable USB drive to install Deepin OS in your computer or to perform system maintenance tasks. Before we continue in installing Deepin operating system, these are the recommended requirements. So now let's continue in installing Deepin operating system. So also this is our step-by-step procedure, but I will also going to show it out to you. You can pause this if you like to check it out. First up, we need to boot our computer from the USB drive we just created. To do this, we'll need to access the BIOS settings. This varies depending on your computer, but usually it involves pressing a key like F2, F10, or delete during setup. Once in the BIOS settings, we'll navigate to the boot options and set our USB drive as the primary boot device. This ensures that our system boots from the Deepin OS USB drive. With our BIOS settings configured, we restart our computer. It should now boot from the Deepin OS USB drive. Once booted, we're greeted with a Deepin OS installation wizard. We select our preferred language and keyboard layout to get started. Next, we choose the installation option, whether it's a fresh install or alongside an existing operating system. We proceed to specify the installation location, partitioning our disk as needed. After configuring our installation settings, we create a user account and wait for the installation process to complete. This may take a bit of time, so be patient. After the installation finishes, we're prompted to restart our computer. Before doing so, don't forget to remove the USB drive to prevent booting back into the installation process. Upon restarting, our computer boots into the freshly installed Deepin OS. We'll be guided through some initial setup prompts to customize our desktop environment, network settings, and user preferences. And there you have it. Deepin OS is now successfully installed in our system, ready for us to explore and enjoy its features.
Deepin operating system is a Linux distribution known for its elegant and user-friendly desktop environment. The features of Deepin may have evolved since then, but some notable features of Deepin includes its environment. Deepin comes with its own desktop environment or which is known for its DDE, which is known also for its sleek and modern design. It provides a user-friendly interface with a customizable dock, system tray, and a control center for easy system management. App Store. Deepin features its own App Store, providing users with a convenient way to discover, install, and manage applications. The store has a clean and intuitive interface. When in terms of its control center, Deepin consolidates various system settings and configurations in one place, making it easy for users to manage their system, preferences, network settings, display settings, and more. In terms of its window effects, this desktop environment includes smooth window effects and animations. This will lead to to this will lead to contributing to a visually appealing user experience. Deepin File Manager, on the other hand, is designed to be user-friendly and provides features like drag and drop functionality, preview options, and easy navigation. Its system monitor includes a device that allows user to check the performance of their system, monitor source usage, and manage running processes. Deepin Music and video players comes with its own that integrate into the desktop environment, providing a seamless multimedia experience. Deepin supports multi-level languages or multiple languages, making it accessible to users around the world. The Deepin desktop environment is designed to be touch-friendly, making it suitable for devices with touchscreen displays, and also it incorporates various security features, including a firewall, system updates, and secure boot options. Users can customize the appearance of the desktop environment, including the themes, icons, and wallpaper.
Yes, Deepin is compatible with dual boot setups, allowing you to install it alongside another operating system on the same computer. Dual booting typically involves partitioning your hard drive to create separate spaces for each operating system. During the installation process of Deepin, you'll be prompted to choose the partition where you want to install it. It is important to note a few things like backing up your data, understand the installation process, and then knowing the compatibility between existing OS, and then grab bootloader, and always refer to the official documentation or community forums for Deepin for the most up-to-date and detailed instructions specific to your situation. Before choosing any operating system, it is important to consider your specific needs, preferences, and intended use of the system. While Deepin offers a visually appealing and user-friendly experiences, it may not be the best fit for everyone depending on individual requirements and priorities. Deepin is known for its aesthetically pleasing and user-friendly interface. It provides a modern, intuitive desktop environment, making it possible for both beginners and experienced users. Deepin Software Center provides a convenient way to install and manage to update software, and it has a simple interface that includes a variety of applications. Deepin is based on Debian, a stable and well-established Linux distribution. It provides a reliable foundation for users who prioritize system over stability. Despite the good things about Deepin, it also comes with the bad things, which are the cons. While Deepin has its own software repositories, it may not have an extensive software library found in some other Linux distribution. The Deepin community is also not as large as the other Linux communities, which may mean a fewer online resources, forums, or community support options. In the past, there have been a concern about the privacy and security of Deepin due to some features like Deepin SoundCloud Sync. Users should review and understand the privacy settings to address these concerns. Localization issues. Some users may experience localization issues, especially if they prefer using their system language other than English or Chinese. Deepin is an open source of Linux operating system based on Linux kernel and mainly on desktop application, supporting laptops, desktops, and all-in-ones. The DDE is a compromise of the desktop environment, Deepin Window Manager, Control Center, Launcher, and Dock. Deepin is an elegant, easy-to-use, reliable domestic laptops operating system released by Deepin Technology. Deepin featured applications have been pre-installed in Deepin. It allows you to experience a variety of recreational activities but also to meet your daily needs. With continually improved and perfect function, we believe in Deepin will be loved and used by more and more of users. The application overview, which can be opened by clicking on the launcher button in the bottom left corner of the lock screen or Alt F2 key combination. It allows you to quickly find and launch applications. We have a new button dock for quick access to frequently and used application, simple message notification, and Deepin System Settings Editor Podcast. Deepin System Settings using a Deepin UI graphics library has a new design for each of the setting modules, mainly including display, sound, personalization, power, account, network, and other system setting modules, allowing you to easily personalize each of the system modules.
When comparing Deepin versus Windows operating system, merong mga online communities na nire-recommend ang Deepin. For sinasabi nilang si Deepin ay ranked 18 sa lahat ng mga OS at si Windows naman ay ranked 50 something sa mga OS. Pero in terms of its features naman, simulan natin sa kanyang user interface. Ang Deepin kasi meron siyang visually appealing user interface and it has a modern and intuitive design with a dock at the bottom at yung control center for kanyang settings. And ang Deepin natin ay isang Linux-based and open source siya. In terms of software compatibility naman niya, hindi siya kasing level ng compatibility ni Windows pagdating sa mga specialized or industry-specific software. However, sa customization niya, it offers a good level of customization in terms of themes, wallpapers, and desktop layout. And generally, since ito ay Linux-based operating systems, it is considered more secure than Windows. Yung performance niya ay generally considered lightweight and can run well on less powerful hardware. We are going to talk about naman yung Windows operating system. Yung kanyang user interface ay may familiar na interface kung saan merong start menu, taskbar, and desktop icons. And siguro simula ng Windows 10, meron na itong customizable start menu at nag-o-offer ng variety na mga tema. And kung i-compare siya sa open source, itong Windows natin ay developed by Microsoft. In terms of software compatibility, meron siyang vast ecosystem of software na nakakapagsuporta ng wide range of applications, katulad na lang ng mga industry standard programs. In terms of its customization, it allows user na makapag-customize ng desktop niya, taskbar, and other elements. In performance naman, it requires more system resources compared to Deepin. And yung mga Windows 10 at yung mga later versions have made efforts para ma-optimize yung performance nito. Yung security niya has made significant strides in security with features like yung Windows Defender, yung BitLocker, at yung regular security updates. And yan natatapos ang comparison between Deepin and Windows operating system. And this is our record regarding Deepin operating system. Thank you for listening.